Hello there, welcome back to some more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. In the last episode we did a bunch more quests. I changed Chion's class in between episodes because he was max level of his class. So he's now a troubadour. The last time we wanted to go speak to the...
Better make sure we're well
Chief?
rested.
The head guard? Yeah, the captain. There we go.
I think we need to discuss this.
The captain of the guard from Keves Castle has been looking for us, it seems. I was close. We're the talk of Fort of Urbis, huh? Do you think they're not happy with us because we broke their flame clock? I wouldn't say so. That wasn't the impression I got from observing the fort. Without a consul in place, I don't think it'd be a trap. There's only one way to find out. Let's chat with the captain of the guard. The castle guard. Yes.
Alright, let's
I'm
get going.
down to
Time for
learn about
wasting.
what's going on. Sigrun, speak to me. Currently got some weird stomach bowel thing, which I've always had, but it's just flaring up at the minute, so I'm in quite a lot of discomfort. I'll do my best to power through, because I'm right on the edge of videos. I'm still on the day of the recording doing the video, which is not where I want to be at all, but that's fine. But just about keep up if I can do one a day. That's a good. Yes, this would be a good way to keep up the castle's rate of ether conversion. Proceed. Roger that. Excuse me. Oh, there you are. I didn't think you'd come. We heard that you were looking for us. Right, you are. It shouldn't take long to explain. It'll really help us out. You might already know that the guard is soon going to start a large-scale training exercise. Yes, we'd heard something to that effect. Not to put too fine a point on it, but I'd like to ask you to help with the training. Us? Really? The Queen in the castle was a fake. But we never doubted her. We blindly accepted the imitation and betrayed the real Queen's hopes. But you're stronger than that. You can show us the proper way to train. The guards, those fancy troops who control the castle grounds, yeah? The problem is, we can't go easy on elites like them, training or not. We can't and we won't. Huh? What? We're actually doing this? Things must be tough for the castle, what with everything going on right now. Fair point. Not really much room to complain then, I guess. You'll help then? Brilliant. Hopefully this will get them working better together. What's going on? You got like dissent in the ranks? Sadly, yes. The guard is split into two units. Sultanar squad and Cutall squad. Let's just say the two of them aren't the best of friends right now. We're hoping that this training will remind them of the importance of teamwork. Right, understood. We'll see what we can do then. Our soldiers should already be waiting at the east entrance to guard and defence base. Thanks for your help.
I see some relations have changed.
Speak with Heath. These guys are friendly now, or not really? Hello there, old boss. The captain of the guard filled me in on the situation. I don't believe we met. Winona, captain of Cutall squad. And this is Heath, captain of Sultanar squad. Pleasure to meet you. As far as I'm concerned, there's no higher honour than getting to train with the illustrious Ouroboros. I'm not convinced we'll win, but the Queen will give it everything we've got. Losing before you even started, what did you see? I say you're the idiot here. Underestimating an opponent like this only invites disaster. False bravado is a poor strategy indeed. You shut your mouth. This is what the captain was talking about, I see. Shall we kick off the training? Sorry, this is very unprofessional. Let me explain the exercise. We'll be split into two teams, one on the offense and one on defense. The attackers win if they manage to take control of this area. The defenders, on the other hand, will need to incapacitate all members of the opposing side. Of course, as the guard, we'll be taking the defensive position, so that leaves you to attack. Sounds good. I know very well that you're stronger than the norm. But I'm not going to give up my position as the first guard unit so easily. There's hardly a volt's whisker between the first and second units. Okay, so you're both really great. Is everybody ready? Let's get this done. Okay. Defeat 29 units of the guard.
Don't try to stop us.
Shall I leave the little ones for you?
Shira seems like the sort of person who would enjoy this song and leave her here.
Spring. Thanks.
This is a mistake, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let's do full chaos mode. I'll just keep aggroing them, you just keep fighting.
You're a lifesaver. Let's show them what we're made of. Good one. Show us what you got.
Right. No one's close to leveling up now, that's fine. Let's keep going.
Keep your heads or lose them.
None of us plan on losing, right? Oreo! First come, first serve.
Show us what you got, Senna.
Eyes over here.
Fight me.
I got something. You're a lifesaver.
Keep them in check. Eyes over here. Thanks for the support.
Quick draw. Go here. I got something for you. You're a lifesaver. Enemy's broken away from me.
Eyes over here.
You're a lifesaver.
Eyes over here. Thanks for the support.
I'm just trying to balance the books of fairness, you know? If I don't, we're never going to lose. I'm huge base. There's now just two waves at the sides. The auxiliary
Don't
units.
try to stop us.
You can be sure I'll do my part. Oreo!
Way.
Butterfly Demon Slayer! Enemy! Eyes over here! Wow! Brilliant flame! Guess I'll show you what I hold. Eyes over here!
You're a lifesaver.
Shoulder! I don't fear death!
Spring.
Yeah! Feels just like it should! Quite
Bring the rope. I got something for you.
Thanks for the support! Power for more!
Let's use it to
We
can do this.
my bones! Here we go,
Senna.
No good!
I'm done.
I'm not interested in the drop right now. Hello.
Don't try to stop us.
We'll be out of here in no time.
Ha! Come here. I got something for you. Thanks. Enemy's
Eyes
broken
over
away
here.
from me.
Fight.
I got something for you. Thanks. Enemy's broken away from me.
That was more intense than I expected. It's just what our boss is like up close and personal. Speak for yourselves, you ain't slouches. We're all strong individually, but much more when we work together. I'd almost forgotten the importance of that. We work perfectly well together in our squad. We've never lost a single... Oop. Heath. Ugh, yeah, okay. Sultan squad, Catul squad, guess I can't deny that we're all cut from the same cloth. Thanks for the reminder. Really, there's no need. No, but there is. I'll re-examine my formations and strategies while this bit of defeat remains fresh in my mind. Heh. Guy's got spirit, I like him. Hey, how long are you going to lollygag around? Hop to it. No, you get over here too. Well, he seems more chirpy than before the training exercise. I think some things finally clicked in that fight with you. There was something missing in him. No, in the whole of the guard. Can't thank you enough for today. We'll have to really hone our skills if you want to get the better of you. And that's that. Yeah. Reminds you of us, doesn't it? Oh? You know how we all tried to take on too much ourselves and all that? Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. That all went great, I thought. Great training, great battle even. Were you watching? I caught the tail end of it, but still. Thanks to you, I think both Heath and Winona have learned the aspects they need to improve upon. We're the guard tasked with protecting the Queen's person and what she stands for, so we need to be stronger than the rest. But that doesn't mean just individual strength. When you can truly accept your peers, warts and all, that's when you see the beginnings of strength. So it's like you need to have some kind of special bond? A bond, yes, that's a good way to put it. It may sound trite, but I think there's a greater strength than just tactics in theory. It sounds like you're getting us to work with Heath and Winona was a huge success. Not at all. You lot are the real heroes here, really. Thank you, Ouroboros. Anyway, I'd better go and see how my valiant subordinate's holding up. Don't work them too hard. And tell them we'll beat them again next time and all. As requested by Sigrid, the party trained with the guards led by Heath and Winona, teaching them the value of cooperation. Another quest exists for me to do. I want you to get some mechanical parts from around the castle.
We just
Yes,
have to
no
persevere.
problem. I appreciate the help. Hope we can lend it again the next time. I'd like to give Agnes a memento to commemorate our reconciliation.
It's looking complete.
Kevis and Agnes are going to work together. I'm choking up already.
I see some relations have changed.
We've got some good upgrades there, but it's still going to be quite a few quests until we actually completely fill it up. It's quest to Colony 11. Oh. Oh, hey there. I sure didn't think I'd bump into you guys here. Hey, Sigrid, good to see you again. This gate had been closed for Spark knows how long, right? Are you the one who opened it? I am. Castle orders have forbade opening it until then. Putting Colony 11 under quarantine for contamination by your boss was a shamefully foolish thing for me to do. Come on, what else could you have done in that situation? It was what it was. Chill. I'd love to speak with you more, but unfortunately I have something urgent to do with. I need to head back right away. Oh, and if you happen to spot Zorin, could you do me a solid and tell him to come see me? Zorin? Sure, I guess. Cheers, you guys are such a big help. I like how most of the other high-end tier-like people have much smaller wings than Uni. Fate. Zorin! I wonder if I had to do all the Colony 11 things first, before this. Well, I certainly didn't expect the likes of you lot to come in to speak to me. Because you know full well how much of a pain in the arse you are. That's besides the point, though. You know Sigrid, the captain of the guard, she wants you at her office pronto. And I certainly didn't think I'd hear that name come out your mouth either. Sounds like you two are acquainted, so what's Sigrid to you? This is Zorin. All squads suspend all duties, assemble for an emergency summons. Hey, are you even listening? Not a problem. These and Clad have also been informed. That's the kind of deal we're looking at here. Yes, it's a summons from her. There'll be no latecomers in this mission, so get to it. Hey, who are you just called? Yeah, one Rattlejack present, just you ordered, Captain Zor. I remember you from Clad Squad. Why have you suddenly decided to lock up here? This is a special summons from Zoran we're talking about here. Of course we can't just ignore it. Guess we can't. You idiots can barely function without having every little thing explained in agonising detail after all. What's going on? You're from Measles Squad, is that right? Wait, didn't I tell you me, Hex and a Jack originally? Enough idle talk, we're to head to the fort at once. Fort of Verbus, right? Can't wait to see what fun happenings we have to look forward to there. But we've got skedaddle all boys. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll have babbles of fun next time we meet up. That was really something. What on Ionis is going on at the fort? I'm not sure, but what I do know is that trouble and disorder are never far off when they get involved. I do hope Sigrun's alright. Come on then, let's go see what all the fuss is about.
I see some relations have changed.
These guys are crazy. Oh. I've heard some pretty weird things about an ether mine near the castle. Saying one of the soldiers is skimming off resources to reignite the war with Agnes. I don't think there's a lick of truth in it personally. I know the guy in charge over there, Gustav, we trained together back in the day. He's the most straight-laced fellow you ever met. Can't imagine him ever going against castle orders. Rumblings at the mine. Rumblings at the mine? I need to go investigate this situation. Nothing going on over this side. Could be people over here, I suppose. There's not, but there could have been. So let's see you, friends. Thanks and thank yous to all.
What to buy?
Hope to see you again soon. I'm buying nothing, and you'll like it. Winona? Well, look at you all together. I was just on my way to getting some extra training with Cattle Squad, you know, for our rematch. Well, at least that's what I wish I could tell you. I've actually been given a new mission. Currently chasing up rumours of underground descent against the castle. We know there's some kind of shady business going down on our ether mines, but not the specifics. Seems there's a chain of command outside the guard regiment hindering the investigation. Goodness, sorry, I'm sure you don't want to hear about all that. Just pretend you didn't hear it. I wouldn't look into it too deeply. Though, you're free to do as you wish, of course. I wouldn't worry about it, but if you could look into it, I'm not going to say no. No, if it isn't you guys, thanks Tim for getting the message out. And if you don't mind me saying, you're looking pretty pale. What happened between then and now? We called these guys over just like you told us to, but are you really sure about this? Sure about what? Ah, I get you now. Seems like the old boys really know what makes you guys tick, eh? Was that an attempt at humour? What drivel? Relax, you guys, you're well within your rights to be concerned, I know. But the reason I called joining the squad over is to help me out with a certain little job. What job? The kind of massive and important job only they are capable of pulling off. A job made for the Guards Vanguard, the Interis squad. Wait, did I hear that right? Hold on, by they, you don't mean... Oh, Paul, the other one. I thought they were supposed to be Colony 11 soldiers, weren't they? I was cut off from saying it earlier, but we were originally part of the Guard. Officially, we work for Colony 11, but even now we get the occasional personal request from the captain here. It may be hard to believe, but it's true. Among the Guard, they were the elite of the elite. What she said, in a better, fairer world, I might have even been your superior, making you guys my little subordinates, you know? I'm just going to pretend I didn't hear that. Anyway, what's this job you mentioned earlier? No, of course, sorry, I was going to explain, but then we got sidetracked. First, we'll need a change of location. Follow me.
I see some relations have changed.
We're going to the actual or near towards the actual castle bit.
So what's
this guard captain got to do with Zoran?
I know the castle must have had something to do with why you called us over here. True, but also I need to avoid exposing embarrassing slip-ups in public. Slip-ups? Ah. A few days ago, a section of the guards started an armed uprising and holed themselves up in the castle. Armed uprising? What? Yes, they've taken over a section of the castle, but they haven't got any further since then. It's a stalemate situation. A takeover? Now you have my attention! I'm just surprised that a rebel element could even arise within the guard. You say that, but their fierce loyalty to the Queen is exactly why many of the guard can't accept that they were loyal to a fake. There are 4 sergeants of the vanguard of this rebel movement to seize the castle. They've proclaimed themselves as the Queen's 4 divine wings and have made 2 demands of me. 4 divine wings. A haughty, high-handed name if ever there was one. What are they demanding then? To transfer command of the guard to them and to hand over the Ouroboros. Us? This upheaval of Ionisla is solely at the hands of those treacherous Ouroboroses. The Queen's wish to see them purged. This was the declaration of one of the sergeants. Naturally, I have zero intention of yielding to either one of their demands. I saw this coming. If we aren't going to give them what they want, then we'll have to bring these rapscallions to heel, won't we? I get why you brought us in for this job now, seeing as we're no longer part of the guard and all. If the current guard were to fight their own fellows, the internal division it would cause would be catastrophic to the organisation. Yeah, you read that right. I came to the conclusion that only you guys, outsiders with inside knowledge, could do this. Still making us fight our old comrades. Who knew you could be so unscrupulous? But I've no objection. I shall gladly accept this job. We just love ourselves a bit of dirty work. Nothing like writing off any craziness we get up to as an accident. I'm willing to give those holier-than-thou pretenders the wake-up call of their lives. Hey, wait a moment. Maybe you could let us help you out with this job? I appreciate the thought, but if you join in it also means you take on responsibility for the mission, you know. Yes, of course, we know that, but it's just, well, you see... If you won't spit it out, I will know it. We're worried about what will happen if we aren't there to keep those nutters in check. You're worrying yourselves over nothing. You won't get most things done if you don't pull out all the stops. Not much difference between bringing them to heel and just killing them all, really. They won't stand a chance. I see your point. Accompany them and make sure they keep them in line, okay? Of course. We'll make sure they don't raise too much trouble. Just to be sure, our mission is to suppress the rebel forces and make sure their leaders come back alive, not dead, right? Yeah, that's the gist of it. I know it's odd to say now that I've dragged you guys into this, but I owe you one, I really do. If we're done briefing here, we'll sort it at once. Any ideas on how we're going to find these 4 divine wings? It's not like we even know where they're holed up in the castle. Our enemies are the ones we meet in battle. We need only scour the battlefield clean to find the scum we're after. Resolve the problem. I like how that's just the solution. Resolve the problem. Don't worry about it. Just resolve the fucking problem, bro. My gates are open. I can really do it. Hello? You kept us waiting a good long while, finally feeling inclined to negotiate? You think there's still scope to talk after everything you've done? Kevesi set against Kevesi. This violates the will of her benevolent majesty and surety. Our taking over the castle was merely to show that incompetent, disloyal captain of the guard our superior will and resolution. So then, you're saying you absolutely do not want to fight? Why, of course, but depending on what you decide to do next, we may be forced to take desperate measures. Naturally, we wish to avoid such an unpleasant course of events, and we would prefer that rational judgment prevails. So it's come to this. What's their deal, honestly? No, not you. Surely it cannot be you. Yeah, it's me, alright. You're Hexen, the Atrocious, from the Antares squad. What are you doing here? You should have been discharged. I should have been what now? Am I supposed to have seen you somewhere before? But by the flames, don't you dare say you've forgotten about what you did to me. You're an evil wretch who tortures our allies with glee. You inflicted an untold amount of suffering on me. Oh, I remember now. That did happen, didn't it? It was thanks to all your kind help that I was able to come up with a more efficient method of torturing the human body. Queen's flapping wings. She's completely off the rails. All units, battle stations, free to attack at once. Whoa, hold your ponios. We ain't done nothing yet. I think we've gone way past the point of talking out. Silence, I've no words to say to creatures like you. Shall die in short order. Now, come on. Did we just establish a moment ago that your beloved Queen would hate for us to be fighting? Indeed, but that Antares squad, they're different. Her prudent and wise majesty would be most understanding of our plight, I'm sure. They're totally losing the plot. So, ultimately, their conviction is feeble. They're little more than another weak mob of rabble. Let's end this. You guys going to actually fight with me? Yeah, looks like it. So these guys are completely screwed then. I would have won if it was just us, so... don't worry about it. The tanks aren't doing a good job of tanking. At least they're making a fight of it. I mean, you had your fun, but now you died. Better than your average noob. Oh, is that it already? Guess they were all bark and no bite. Oh, curse it all, how can this be happening? Yo, Zor, I'm feeling a little itchy, you know? Do you mind if I tear it a new one? Yeah, you didn't know, stop, don't come near me. Once scum, always scum. She's all yours. Hold it, good grief, it's a snuffy good thing I decided to come along. I beg of you, don't delay any longer. Finish me, please. I can't take the pain. Sigrid have secured one of the 4 divine wings. You can deal with the rest. Yeah, sure thing. And also, are you okay if you don't mind me asking? I may be imagining things, but it sounds like to me you're about to cry. Oh, nothing to worry about there. At least not for us, anyway. I'm not gonna cry. It's these fucking jokers you gotta worry about. So I guess this implication is that the people who are still hostile in the castle are loyalists to the Queen. And they'd rather kill us than accept that they were duped.
This one means business.
Which honestly, fair enough. I can't say I understand it, but I do kind of see where they're coming from, but I just don't really know why you bother. You were duped, it's fine. It happens. The whole world is built on this lie, so it's completely understandable that you would also believe the lie. You there? Are you the unit the Captain of the Guard dispatched? If you're asking that, then you must be... I admire your resolution to fight us all on your own, though to be honest, I thought a sergeant would know far, far better. But wait a minute, I don't intend to fight. Please, you deliberately called us over. Do you think we're stupid enough to believe you're not fighting us after doing that? We can't fight anymore. I'm telling you, you're so exhausted we can barely move. I knew we should never have done this. Taking over a castle with no supplies was asking for trouble right from the start. So you're saying you surrender? Yeah, but before that, could you give me and my soldiers some food to eat? I know it's how pathetic I look begging you like this. But I'd be nothing without my soldiers. If you know how bad of an idea this was ahead of time, you shouldn't have tried taking over the castle in the first place. But first, the food. We haven't got enough to let you eat it all, so someone will need to get some more. Sounds like a job for me. I happen to know someone who can give me exactly what I need to help these guys out. You sure you ain't going to poison them with something dodgy? I'm a chef, remember? Just you wait and see. I need to head back to the fort canteen first. With their kitchen, I can cook just what these guys need.
You think you're all that, do ya?
Fine.
Eyes over here!
You're a lifesaver.
Big! Enemies! I'll hold them off! Eyes over here!
Come here.
Eyes over here!
Do you mind not all attacking me all at once, please? Okay. Let's go see the other guys before we bother about cooking these guys a meal. Oh no! You, what unit do you belong to? Tell me your colony affiliation now. You have 3 seconds. I think we've got our guy. You're a lucky boy, you know. He hasn't got that many soldiers with him. Now's our chance to get him. Should kill the healers. There we go. Now then we'll scrub some things aside.
Phantom Slap! Dragon Flame! Phantom Slap!
Take it out.
Sorry.
Get out of here. Good, get out of here. They're too strong. Why? You made a run for it. A chase, eh? Just perfect. You better make sure I'm out of breath by the time I catch up to you. And the human hunt begins. Have fun. Yo, Uni, we came to suppress a rebellion, right? I don't see much rebellion suppression here. Oh, duh, Lance. These guys are in it for the sadism and not much else. I was going to say, did someone level up? No, they ranked up. Different.
Guys, get ready to fight.
Guess I'll show you what I'm all about.
Looks like you managed to escape to the outer walls from here. If I remember correctly, the place where the Annihilator used to be is just ahead, right? Now that it's not there, it's become a dead end. Yeah, you know what that means. The dumb stuff is only going to go itself cornered. It feels like we're walking into a trap, rather than the other way around, but that's fine.
That smarts.
Hello. It appears you're all out of luck now. This is the end of the road for you. Please help me at least spare my life, I'm begging you. As if. Huh? What's going on? You fell right into my trap, just as I thought you simple-minded imbeciles would. My analysis proved correct. You're all a bunch of browbeaters who love to boast to anyone who you think can't push back. I knew something was off. Your futile escape was all an act to lure us into this false sense of security and into your trap. Yeah, there's nothing I wouldn't do to make you all suffer. If it weren't for you fools, I would have brought glory to Kevez. The Queen herself would have commended my triumph. What you did I can never forgive. As part of my glorious plan, I shall send you all to death. Kinda reminds me of Tyon, I gotta be honest. Hey, now that's just out of order. You take that back. For the love of... Leave the bickering for later, dumbasses. We're kind of in a life or death situation, in case you've forgotten. Enough talk. You should now learn just how fatal your recklessness is. I'm ready to kill them all. Don't know how much the sniper's doing, but probably more than nothing, so worth killing. Okay, bitch.
Things are getting good. This one won't go well.
Stay on guard for now. Going in.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
But this can't be right. My glorious plan is supposed to be flawless. You called devising an underhanded trap glorious, I suppose you never learned of irony. I guess you also never learned that the quickest way to deal with surprise traps is to brute force your way out of it. This is inconceivable. How did I, a far more intellectually capable being, lose to you meatheads? Let's see what you say about us meatheads after I'm done ripping all the limbs from off your body, eh? No, you're that girl from the antagonist squad. You're just as... No, more atrocious than the rumours claimed. If I were you, I'd surrender now, or you've still got a limb to surrender with. Right. We've got to go from the first floor up the lift.
By now, huh?
Because that's where the other guy is. We can't get to the throne room from the blockage of where we were.
It should be operable now.
Operable? Nice.
Now?
I'd just say it should work now.
Now? We wait.
Oh. Loads of machines. Ah, you the reinforcements? Yes, the captain of the guard requested that we come. We'll be taking over now. Oh, I see. I hope you'll understand if we withdraw for now. The guy you're about to meet, well, he doesn't go easy on us just because we're Kvesi. You be careful too. Well, if I ain't gone completely lonely, I think I see a very warm and familiar face. I figured you'd be involved somehow, Baroy. Hey, do those two know each other or something? Oh, they can't seem to get rid of each other, though. I'll be honest, it's more of a one-sided thing. But I've got to say, you're really not the luckiest snuffer, are you? You must have been begged to come in by that pathetic coward of a guard captain, tears pouring down her eyes and all. But enough of all that, why don't you just join my squad? I'd love nothing more to kill some snuffers with you again. You seem to be salivating at the thought of it. Yeah, well, of course I am. Kill or be killed, that's what it's all about for us soldiers. The Queen being a fake, peace with Agnes. Don't care about any of that. You could be Kvesi, Agnew, and whoever, don't matter to me. All that matters to me is killing. You get it, don't you, Zor? Why are you in the garden no more, eh? Don't you? You appall me. I'm sorry, what'd you say there? Couldn't hear you too well, old chum. I have nothing more to say to a blustering piece of scum like you. Blustering, you say? And what's that supposed to mean? I said I have nothing more to say to you, scum. Let's get on with it already. Oh, just what I wanted to hear. Well, let's get down to business then. Once I have your head, I'll do you the honour of returning it to your precious captain of the guard. Well, aren't you a charmer? Let's just see you try and take my head then, shall we? Walker always manages to get me aggro. Level 3 already? Alright then. See ya. What's gotten into you, Bavo? Your overfists are shaking like mad. Perhaps you're remembering that time I almost beat you to death and now fear's overtaking you? What was that? Are you saying I'm scared? Are you saying me, Overfist Bavo, is scared of you? Like snuff I am. You don't half love to waffle on, do you? You're a dead man, Zor. You're a dead man. Grrr! guys suck and I'm going to kill you all. That's just the boss. Snuff and all, he still ain't nothing but a snuffed spark, Zor. And you're nothing but instinct, Balroy. It takes a whole lot more than that to beat me. Oh, come off it. We're one and the same. We both know that much. You're but a slave to the thrill of the fight. You can't even begin to comprehend why it is that people actually fight. We fight to better ourselves into something more till we give no more, no matter how futile we think it may be. Aren't you going to finish me off? That's for her to decide, not me. Though it's not like I'd give an honourable death to a fool like you anyhow. We're done here. Let's move. Sure, but you're just going to leave him here like that? Leave him as he is. A miserable wretch like that is of no interest to me. Cassia! Hello, Denny boy. Been ages and ages and ages since planning to see you. It certainly has been ages, ma'am. Sorry to rush through the conversation, but can I borrow your kitchen? Pleased to go nuts, Denny boy. You're a good friend, and Penny always help out a friend in need, whatever need may be. Happy to hear it. I'll help myself to a few of your ingredients as well, then I'll pay you back later. Condiment that Denny boy always liked to use is found on usual shelf. Go do what need doing now. Alright then, let's get cracking. Sorry for the wait. The food's all done and ready to eat now. Let's head back to the castle before it gets cold. Fortifying gold soup. Hi. Here's your order. We call it fortifying gold soup. My word, it's just an ordinary looking soup, and yet just by the smell alone I already feel so reinvigorated. It's a special soup which blends spices and natural medicines together, making for a delicious and invigorating meal. The stomach can't digest solids after a long period of starvation, so you need to eat this first before you eat anything solid. I'm shocked that you'd go this far for us. Now that we've surrendered, what do we do? If the Queen, the War with Agnes, everything we knew is fake, then what do we believe in and fight for now? Well, I'm no boffin, so I can't really help you out with that one. But if there's one thing I think I can say, it's this. You should go first get a tasty meal of your system to cheer yourself up before doing anything. That way you'll fill your belly, your mood will improve, and then the good ideas will start coming to mind, I'm sure. You really aren't a boffin, but it's not what you say, but how you say it that counts. Looking back, me and my soldiers could have done with dwelling a little less on things past, I think. Once my soldiers have finished eating the soup, we'll be headed back to the captain or the guard. Of course, it won't be to beg for her forgiveness, but to seriously consider what our future will look like. Nice one. I bet the captain of the guard will be thinking about the same thing too. Also, once we get the chance again, we'd absolutely just have some more of your tasty cooking. You better believe I'll cook you up a storm. There won't be any wanting bellies by the time you're all done eating. Oh, what the spark? That's not fair. Why does Brand always de-escalate everything? There's more ways to fight than besting an opponent in battle, and Brandon won, did he not? I gotta say, I'm glad things didn't escalate for once.
Guys, get ready to fight.
Here's the escalation.
Guess I'll show you what I'm all about.
Well, I guess I should go to the castle and just walk back. Just walk away. Hi, Sigmund. And that's everything dealt with, Captain. Yeah, we just got done putting the surrenders into custody. You've gone soft. Kill off a turncoat and you kill off any little worries about them doing it again. Peace of mind. I'm Captain of the Guard here. I get to decide what comes of them. So the weak indecisive soldier speaks like she's all grown up now. I've had to endure more than my fair share of tough situations, you know, ever since you left all that time ago. Good. And keep on maturing and growing. You wouldn't want your subordinates to make a mockery of you now, would you? My job here's done. I'll be returning to Colony 11. Hold up, Zoran. Come back to the Guard. We need you need your like more now than ever. And besides, by rights, you should be Captain of the Guard. Just as I was starting to think you had matured a little, it turns out you're still the same person I remember from long ago. However, that should mean you already know what my answer's going to be. Isn't that right, Sig? The next theatre operations you have for me better be something with a little bit of bite to it, okay? A challenge that I can throw everything I have and more into. You got that? The party stopped the armed uprising inside the castle, ignoring Sigurd's invitation to join the Guard. Sovereign left in search of his next
I
battlefield.
see some relations have changed.
That's, Colony 11
Looks like
sorted.
colony relations have changed.
All happy? Right, I'll see you guys next time when we continue our Fort of Urbus journey as we investigate the mine and find out just what's going on over there. See you then. Goodbye.